Hi, everyone. Thank you for being here. If you're not here yet, it's okay. I know you will be here soon. And I'm going live now on Instagram. So here we go. Yay. We're live everywhere now on X, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Instagram. So we are discussing today narcissistic abuse and how to heal from it. I wanted to share, you guys, actually, before people start coming in. Let's see if we have. Hi, Mike Wiesman. Nice to see you. We are discussing healing from narcissistic abuse today on this live. So, we talked about the other day about the traits that narcissistic abusers have and how to spot them, right? Like love bombing, gaslighting, and all that good stuff, right? Today I just wanted to give you, I found this meme, I think it is. It's a meme, I guess. Yeah, oh, not a meme, but like a chart. Let me see. Here it is. Okay. So here, they show you the different types of narcissistic abuse that there are, right? So you have three types of narcissists, and please let me know in the comments which type of narcissist you have encountered in your life. Okay, so we have the grandiose type of narcissist, and that type of narcissist seeks admiration from others, brags, wants special treatment from others, experts at getting attention. I once was with an actor who was a grandiose narcissist, and trust me, all of these apply. Okay. So these are more like the extrovert, kind of like super extra people, right? The super extra narcissist. Then we have the vulnerable narcissist who seeks pity from others, acts like a victim, and are experts at showing helplessness. Now, let me tell you one thing. Um, from my experience, sometimes narcissists go from being grandiose to vulnerable and vice versa. Okay. So there's not like some of them might be in one category, but in general, they have traits from some of these three types of narcissists, and sometimes they're just one. They stick to one. Okay. And the last one is the malignant narcissist who seeks to dominate others, lacks remorse, and acts like a parasite and exploits others. And they're experts of manipulation. So I thought this chart was really good. The types of narcissists. Oh, hi from X. We have two people coming in from X. Thank you so much. We're talking about healing from narcissistic abuse. And here, as you can see, there's a chart about the three types of narcissism, the three types of narcissists: the grandiose, the vulnerable, and the malignant. And I was saying before that sometimes you might find traits of all three in one person, and they kind of switch. Like I used to be with someone who went from grandiose to vulnerable. So he went from like totally being an abuser and like being, oh, look at me, I'm fantastic, to being plain the victim. And I'm saying plain because it's not real. Okay, it's just BS. And deep down, these people are very insecure, believe it or not. So, oh, thank you. We have more people from X. Amazing. So take a look at this chart, and in the comments, please tell me which type of narcissist have you encountered. Hi, Dave. Good to see you. So tell me, if you want, in the comments, Dave, which type of narcissist have you encountered? Why am I like so loud? Am I being loud, you guys? Because I feel like hello, I'm Grace. I don't know. Is it me? I guess I'm excited to talk about this because I really um, know that a lot of people have encountered narcissists and have been abused by narcissists. So I am very passionate. And when I get passionate about a topic, I can be a little bit on the loud side. Okay. And by the way, my hair, hello, from bald to being able to put it all the way up like this for those who have gone through chemo, you understand this is a huge victory, and that's why I'm sporting this dude. Okay. So anyway, so these are the types of narcissists. Let me know in the comments, which one have you encountered, or have you encountered one that was like all three or two of them? Like I said, they kind of like blend. I'm sorry about the noises. People here live on a busy street, and people just like they love to just make noises. It's so annoying. But anyway, no, I'm not gonna complain. It's not annoying. It is part of the music of my area. It's musical. How about that? I have to not complain for the next week. I made myself a promise. Oh, thank you, Dave. Speak on any vocal volume you feel. Thank you so much. Yeah, I just get very passionate about this. But I wanted to show you something. Another thing that I wanted to talk to you about when it comes to narcissists. So let me get this off the screen. And I stumbled across this video and on TikTok. And sometimes TikTok has like from silly dances to like really profound stuff. And I thought this was really profound. And I'm going to tell you why in a second. Let's just watch the video, and you guys tell me what you think. Let me turn the video on. Where are you, video? Hello, here it is. Okay.
Your immune system tries to protect you against toxic people. Cortisol spikes and your body gets inflamed because it's fighting an emotional infection from another person. Sometimes we're sick because of who we're around.
Okay, did you guys hear that? I thought I was crazy when I was getting sick from my being with a narcissistic abuser. I was with this person. I lived with this person, unfortunately. We were romantically involved. He was one of the big relationships in my life. So let me get this stop screen. Okay. Sorry, I have to. It's a one woman production, and I'm engineering the live too. So, but anyway, so I lived with him for 3 years, and in the beginning it was all, of course, they treat you nice and all that, and then they show themselves, I mean, who they really are, right? Because in the beginning it's all BS. That's not who they are. Even though I remember personally, I was staying with him because I was like, maybe that person from the beginning will come back. Guess what? Never came back. Okay. So remember, that person that love bombed you and promised you the world ain't coming back. If they're coming back, is to manipulate you for a little bit, and then they're gonna come back to being abusive. So trust, it's they're never coming back. But anyway, so I think it was 2 years in, we were living together, and I was getting sick, like getting respiratory infections, like bronchitis. But I had, let me see, in 9 months, I had six, which means my immune system was shot, right? And so I talked to a doctor, and I was like, why am I getting sick so much? And he knew about my relationship with this person. And he goes, well, when you're emotionally upset, your immune system is busy taking care of that. It's kind of distracted, and so it doesn't fight as well as it should. I was like, coming from a doctor, that makes a lot of sense. And when I saw this video on TikTok, let me tell you, I was like, yeah, it is. It's emotional abuse, and it's emotional sickness, because that emotional abuse affects your whole body. Did you hear me? It affects your immune system. And we don't have a healthy immune system, we're screwed. You know what I mean? It's not cute. So if you guys have any questions or want to share your experience with a narcissist, I would love to hear. Oh, here's Dave. Thank you, Dave, for joining on the discussion. Agreed on, if you're around bad people and they're doing things like causing you stress, you're more than likely going to get sick. Those are facts, aren't they, Dave? They are facts. And we know it because I know you've been around narcissistic abusers, and they literally get you sick, you guys. And That's why I have a t-shirt and I'm going to show it to you. I was talking to a friend of mine. Let me go to, it's all like, okay, State of Grace shop. By the way, you can get all my merch there. Okay. And this is what I came up with my Buddha with Booty series. Let me show you. Let me see where it is. Okay. So I have a t-shirt. I have a mug of this. And I also have a desk mat. So I'm going to show it to you guys. You're going to be like, wow. So this is what I came up with because of that experience. Okay. So this is my Buddha with Booty t-shirts for women. I have for men. I have mugs and all that. Okay. So look at this. Release them with love, then put them on your shit list. How do you like that, guys? Let me know how you like that. If you want that t-shirt, by the way, you can get it in my store, the State of Grace shop. So it's uh, release them with love and then put them on your shit list. That's my MO nowadays, and let me tell you, it works. It's amazing. So that t-shirt can be a reminder to you guys that you are able to do that. Okay, and I have them like discounted now. They're 28 for women and I think 31 for men. The quality of the t-shirts, by the way, I buy them also from my store and it's amazing. Here's another one, you guys. A penny for your thoughts, not make it 10,000. The one with the Buddha with Booty is red and white. And if you guys want like a black t-shirt or another color, let me know. I can put the artwork on it. It's really super easy for me to do. Thank you so much, Grace. I love that shirt. Yes. I just gave it as a gift to a friend of mine because we had lunch and we had a conversation on toxic people. And she told me about an experience she had with somebody that we both know. And so it was a couple, actually. It was just not one person. So it was a couple, and the dynamics were not good. And that's a judgment, I know, but they were not healthy. How about that? Okay, better. I'm trying not to judge because good and bad is a judgment and a human construct. So I'm trying my best, you guys, not to judge. Um, so yeah, so I give her that t-shirt. Release them with love, then put them on your shit list. And the reason the shit list is there is to remind you to not go back to them or call them or text them or anything, because I find that unless someone, changes radically, which for a narcissistic personality disorder, it's, I would say, 99.9% impossible to do, then I think that if you have that list and you're solid and you block them and you don't contact them ever and don't allow them to contact you by blocking them, I think your life is going to be way easier. Okay. It's going to be less stressful. And my nose is itching. I think because I can smell a narcissist a mile away now. So my nose is like, yeah, girl, put them on your shit list. But now you don't even have to do that because your nose will catch those people. Anyway, um, so uh, let me add the t-shirt again. If you want to get the t-shirt, it's Buddha with Booty, tees for women. For you, tees for you is the funny tees for you is the brand, but this one is Buddha with Booty tees for you. And I have it men, and the sizes are like from extra small, as you can see, to 2XL. So yes, these are super fun. And so this at the State of Grace shop, let me put that, you guys, here so you can remember the stateofgraceshop.com. You can get that t-shirt and many other things. If you want to check it out, I have, oh my God, I have Grace Rules, which are like funny sayings. And then I have Buddha with Booty that I'm building that collection. I have a couple so far. The other one is Being an Asshole is a Choice. Choose another hole. So that's my other t-shirt. So the Buddha with Booty is a little bit like extra, okay? But I am going to get some for myself because I really want to be wearing them, like if I see an asshole, I'm gonna be like, yeah, hello. But anyway, so we're talking back, let's go back to narcissistic abuse. So let me know, let's see. Let's see, Dave. I think if I would make a shirt, it would say "Bad people are why I'm such an introvert." Trademark. I like that you trademarked that. Yes. Yeah, totally. Um, Thank you, bad people, for making me an introvert, or something like that. It would be a great T-shirt. I think. Like we can, sometimes like you have a thought and then we like I tweaked like the couple of things, like the asshole thing and the release them with love, and I love it. I think that's a great T-shirt. Do it, do it. Get a T-shirt and just go ahead and let people know, man. Let people know why you're an introvert. So anyway, so back again, go to the straight state of not the strait of grace. Can you imagine the strait if I had my own strait, like my own peninsula or something? Okay, the state of grace shop.com. So go there, you find a lot. Like I also have positive affirmations mugs. They're really cool. So you can wake up to something like this. Look, like let your light shine. The mugs are really good too. Good quality also, okay? All the stuff in my store is really good quality. Um, so anywho, so going back to the narcs, let me know in the comments if you have any story, any narcissistic abuse story, and I would love to hear from you guys. I have some websites here that I wanted to share with you. Let me see. So let me see. Effects of narcissistic abuse. Okay, because since we're talking about healing, I think that that would be something that we can benefit from if we take a look at that website. So let me look very well. Mind is okay. So here, this, I love this chart. Okay, it's really cool. So it says effects of narcissistic abuse. And here's this chart: anxiety and or depression. Hello, that is huge, right? Crazy that these people can cause us that, and we're not victims because we can get away from it and we can say no to these people. But before we realize what's happening, this is all going to happen to us, right? Anxiety. I remember with my ex, oh my God, I had such anxiety because I never knew what he was going to do, when he was going to just, yeah, it's like a switch, right? Like they're nice and then they just turn on you for the stupidest reasons. Post traumatic stress. Absolutely. You have that post traumatic stress for sure. Loss of sense of self and self worth. Yes, 100%. Headaches, body aches, or trouble sleeping. Short term memory loss. Oh my God, I was like, oh my God, am I getting dementia or something? Because I was forgetting stuff. Because it's almost like they overwhelm you so much on an emotional level and psychological level that you cannot think straight. It's very hard. And that's one of the, things that they want you to not think straight. Because if we thought really, really straight, we would be onto them way faster and we would leave them in a heartbeat, right? And then mood swings or depersonalization. I didn't have the mood swings. However, the disassociation, I did have a couple of episodes where I felt disassociated. And it was because I felt almost like my soul wanted to leave my body because it was just so much the experience that's what I felt, and different people react in different ways, right? So it's not like this is textbook. Some people are going to be, more on the loss of self-worth. Other people are going to be more depressed, or other people are going to be more anxious, right? So I think, let me see, you guys. Okay, on Twitter, by the way, on Twitter, my loves, I love you guys on Twitter so much because you like are so on it and you show up to my lives, and you guys adore you. Oh, thank you, Dave. You just reposted me. Thank you so much. Um, so yeah, you guys, please definitely put some comments, and I think the comments will show up here. I'm trying to see if you guys put any comments. Feel free to post comments, okay? And I can see them here on StreamYard. I'm streaming everywhere from StreamYard. It's a great platform, by the way, if you want to start streaming. Oh my God, I love StreamYard. And I can see because I saw a comment from X on my other live yesterday. So you guys can comment on X and I can post your comment. You can just even tell me hi. I'd love to hear from you. I want to see who's tuning in. And so anyway, going back to this, let me see a little bit. Let me scroll down. Okay, so here, by the way, if you want to go to this website, they go into detail about every single thing that these people can cause, the effects that narcissistic abuse has on us. Okay. Um, so it is the verywellmind.com, and I guess you can put the effects of narcissism on the search bar and it will pop. Okay. Again, for those who just tuned in, this is my new do for a little bit because when I was bald due to my cancer treatment, I could not put my hair up like this. And now, look, I even have baby hairs. It's so cool. And I can put it all the way up, and so I have a super messy little ponytail here, but I kind of love it. I don't know if you guys do like it. It's kind of cute. Um, and here's Dave again. Life would be so much easier if people would have to wear a button with whether they're a good or bad person. Well, yes, definitely. I wouldn't. I'm in my don't judge era, and let me tell you what, I'm a judgy person. Okay, but maybe they can have their personality disorder like a button, like narcissistic personality disorder, or stuff like that. Like people that can possibly harm you, they could have a button saying, I have NPD, narcissistic personality disorder, or I'm a sociopath, or I'm a psychopath or something. Those that can hurt you for real. Those that have a mental illness, it's a whole different thing. But I had personality disorder. I think, yeah, we would benefit from them wearing a button because then we would know where they're coming from, and we can either engage or not engage with them. Yeah, it's really these people. I'm telling you, they really. I know they messed me up, but the only thing I can say is that now I can spot them easier, and I can also spot them for my friends. If they're talking about someone, I'm like, oh, girl, that sounds like, yeah, like an abuser. Like you can spot it better, faster, and that they are who you say they are because you see the red flags. If I see more than one red flag, it's like I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. One red flag, okay, leaves me thinking, right? And yes, Dave, the effects of the abuse are so true. All of them. Again, you can have just one, three, or all of them all at the same time. And that is very damaging because anytime, this is my theory, anytime you have this ease of your mind, your emotions, it's going to affect your body, period. It's going to. There's no way around it. I feel like, sometimes some diseases are they come from our emotional response and psychological response to somebody who is abusing us. I think that's a good possibility. Like if you get sick and you've been around abusers, like I told you guys, when I was with my ex who was abusive, I got so sick. I had respiratory infections, like 6 and 9 months. And think about it, I couldn't breathe because he was right. He was just like just trying to destroy me, and I couldn't breathe. Yeah, that makes sense. And when people break your heart, people like I know that a lot of people. This is a sidebar, but I researched a lot about cancer and breast cancer specifically. And breast cancer, when like if mothers lose a child or something, they do get breast cancer sometimes because it's like the breast is like nourishing and it represents love and it's near your heart. So I think when your heart is broken, it's I'm not saying that all emotions cause disease, right? But I'm saying that that's a possibility. I believe that, and it's not anything that I would say this is the truth, but from personal experience, I've seen that. I've seen it in myself. So that's why I'm so careful to not be around people that are toxic for me, because eventually it's going to get to me. Um, it's going to get to me. And so I don't engage with them, or I keep them at very, 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 very long distances. Like, no, it's just emotional long distance and physical too. Oh, thank you, Dave. Your ponytail is so cute. Thank you. It's kind of like feathery because my hair, I still don't know if my hair is coming back from chemo. Semi curly. I think it's semi curly because it used to be like curlier, but I think it's kind of like a messy, but it's more straight than it used to be. So, by the way, you guys, this is my natural color. I used to be a blonde, and I did dye my hair blonde. People thought I was a real blonde, but I'm not. And this is my real hair color. Yeah, and I have hazel green eyes, which they don't show as green here for some reason. But if you see me outside, my eyes show green. They read green outside, and indoors they can read light brown, dark green, or light green. It's so weird. My eyes are so weird, you guys, because and I love my eyes. Okay, eyes, don't think I don't like you. I like you, eyes, but they're just like I'm like I don't even know what color eyes I have because it's like they're green, they're like honey with green, they're like it's just weird. But anyway, oh, born blonde with the same color eyes as Grace. Oh, yes, you are. Yeah, you are blonde. I was blonde when I was little, believe it or not. When I was like 2, I had little blonde curls, which were so cute. But then my hair got darker, obviously. When I was in my 20s, my hair was auburn. It had a tint of a little bit of red in it. And it's just, I've been blonde, auburn, and now black hair, like naturally. That was the evolution of my hair. So crazy. But anyway, you guys, it's 27 minutes and I always try to keep my lives a half an hour long. Yeah, he says my hair got darker too. Yeah, I know it gets darker. I think with age it gets darker, and then we have gray hairs. I have a few gray hairs, like a little bit, so I touch up a little bit because I don't want to. But they're like not many, believe it or not. And even though I've been through chemo, which chemo does give you gray hairs, but not as bad as I thought. So I'm very lucky on that one. So anyway, if you want any t-shirt, fun t-shirts, funny, wise and funny, just wise, positive affirmations, go to the State of Grace shop and get yourself something. Treat yourself, you guys. Life is too short. And thank you so much, the guys on X. You guys are like 10 of you. And one, of course, Dave on YouTube. Thank you so much. And I'm not sure on Instagram, we had a bunch of people joining. All right. I don't know who's staying on Instagram, but thank you for staying. I appreciate you. And okay, you guys, I will see you on Tuesday, next Tuesday at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. Central time, and 6 p.m. Eastern time. I go live for I can't talk. Relationship coaching live. I go Tuesdays live on Tuesdays and Fridays at 3 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Central, and 6 p.m. Eastern. So catch me next week, and we're gonna talk possibly about my book Love at First X. The I was gonna say, oh my God, Dave. I was gonna say Love at First X, the Green Room Edition, which is my podcast, Love at First Laugh, the Green Room Edition. Okay, I think what's happening is my hair is tied so tight it's affecting my brain cells. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. So don't judge. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you on Tuesday. Bye, my loves. Have an amazing